It's the most wonderful time of the year. Ooh, wait a minute. That's what I would say if we were in December right now. Japan is so much in the future that they gifted us a show about Christmas in October. A little bit early, don't you think, guys? Compared to this past summer, there isn't much of a stacked lineup right now. We still have Gachiakuto with Core 2, Mid-Ass Togen Anki, the final season of MHA, Spy Family Season 3. Outside of that, it's filled with tons of low-key shows worth talking about, one of which I'll be discussing today. You better not shout. You better not cry. You better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Manga and anime are no strangers to eccentric, over-the-top characters. We got a robotic cat from the future equipped with gadgets to aid the main character in times of trouble. A pink alien from the future equipped with gadgets to aid the main character in times of trouble. Okay, that can't just be a coincidence. A bird living his day-to-day life from child to adulthood. The list goes on. But what about mythical figures? Like Santa Claus. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
What are you doing?
And since we've no place to go, Paru Itagaki. You might not know the name, but you definitely know the face. Specifically, this face. Yeah, that's a woman under there. Cluck cluck, nigga. Not only is she the daughter of manga veteran Keisuke Itagaki, creator of Baki, in her own right, she's become a prominent voice in the current landscape, first emerging to the scene with her manga Beast Complex, and later the more refined Beastars, for which she won multiple awards, then going on to release works like Drip Drip, Taika no Rise, Manga Noodles, and the reason for this video, Sanda. Her style, just like her father's, is weird. Very weird. But like, good weird? Intriguingly weird. Through getting glimpses of her art over the years, my curiosity to check out her work steadily grew. She has a very sketchy, gritty, animalistic art style that I wasn't expecting. Even her human characters look animal-like to some extent. It's almost horror-esque. I really want to check some of her manga out at some point. Like, from the cover, Drip Drip looks really interesting, but back on topic. Why Sanda, you may be asking? Why now? Well, because the anime is currently airing. Did you know that? No? Alright. A few decades in the future, the story takes place in a Japan that has been seriously affected by its declining birth rate. Pretty relevant for right now. None of them ningens be fucking. Probably why you got IG and TikTok reels from Japanese women asking for black men to come and get them pregnant. They want the next Rui Hachimura. Listen, I get where you coming from, but you're not getting that over here, baby girl. The height ain't heighting on me. We probably get like a spud web, but that's about it. Our main character, Kazushige Sanda, comes from a lineage of people with the ability to transform into Santa Claus, something Sanda refers to as a curse in his bloodline. Because people aren't celebrating / believing Christmas, the idea of Santa existing has lessened as time went on, especially in the school Sanda attends. What they don't know, however, is that the current power holder walks among them. The only person with any hunch on the matter is Sanda's friend Fuyumura. Determined to find her missing friend Ono, she will do so by any means, even if she has to use Sanda's powers to do it. Whether it's stabbing and drawing blood or putting a red track jacket on him. Just a whole lot of red. Playboy Cardi will love this show. Bloods will love this show. Imagine Sanda was in the wrong part of town and he came across some Japanese Crips. Yeah, that's a real thing. I didn't just make that up.
Oi, Gaki. なぜここにいるんだてめえ、あ? Oi, 聞いてんのか、こら?
Normally when I make videos about a specific show, I try to research as much as I can on it. That way everything I say is accurate. And how I do that is reading the manga. However, in doing so, I spoil myself every single time, something I need to stop doing because I want to go in blind. And it be frying me whenever I do it. That was the case with Taco Peas, Sakamoto Days, Gachi Akuta, Blue Box. With Blue Box though, I needed to read it because the anime was moving too slow for me. We know Taiki's not choosing Hina, yet they managed to stretch that plot point out for 20 plus episodes. Fragrant Flower did what Blue Box couldn't in half the episode count. Alright, obligatory dunking on Blue Box segment over. I want to be an anime only for once, so this is the perfect time. With mysteries, it's best going in not knowing shit, and that was the case with me and Sanda. Now I have more questions than answers. Why has Christmas not been celebrated for so long? Does it correlate with the country's declining birth rate? How often is Fuyumura sleeping? Fuck's wrong with this man's hands? Is Sanda scared of red because he doesn't want to be confused for a Japanese blood? Only 4 episodes have been released, so I don't have a full scope of what the series has to offer just yet. Obviously, I know the plot, but in terms of direction, I'm letting it guide me through the twists and turns rather than vice versa. Although I don't know much right now, I'm still very intrigued with Sanda, and it's crazy how little noise the show's making. You would think Paru Itagaki's name alone would bring in the viewership, considering how popular Beastars is. Fall's lineup isn't loaded with big-name shows outside of MHA's final season, Spy Family, and some continuing shows from summer. Oh, and One Punch Man, but we're not going to talk about that. With that being said, Sanda is still a standout in the sea of shows airing right now. There's many aspects Science Saru brought to the table that I can rave about. When it comes to unique, memorable series, Science Saru has delivered without fail. Space Dandy, Keep Your Hands Off Azokin, Devilman Crybaby, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, Dandadan, and that's not even counting the movies they produced. The true meaning of they don't miss, and they bring that same creative flair here as well. I really love the visual aesthetic. Line art that, depending on the scene, can vary from thin and sketchy to thick and boldly prominent. Sometimes muted, toned down coloring, giving more emphasis to the res whenever used. The animation is fluid, full of life and expressive. The character design does a great job of taking its source material and adding a lot more stylization while still keeping Itagaki's essence. My favorite has to be Fuyumura hands down. I just like her overall character and role in the main trio. Also, how sleep deprived she looks. A minor detail that adds so much character to her overall. Continuing on the designs, it's way more cartoony than its manga counterpart, which complements the animation. How the anime is directed also plays into the mysterious aspect extremely well with its choice of camera angles and shot composition. Tomohisa Shimoyama is no stranger to Science Saru, as he was chief director of Super Shido, director of Yude Deko, and now his second directorial role with Sanda, and he's knocking it out of the park so far. A factor that might go overlooked is the OST. I think OSTs as a whole are underappreciated, especially in battle shonen anime where the focus tends to be more on action or dialogue and exposition. Unless it's doing something out of the box, for example Gachiakuta or Dandadan, it can easily fall in the background otherwise. No worries though, because Sanda's OST is far from generic. The heavy use of layered orchestral vocals, stripped back production, light use of trap instrumentation all culminates into a cold, dark vibe that perfectly suits the anime's winter theme. Also, it goes without saying, the opening and ending are bangers. Yama yet again bodied it with the opening. If you want bops, you can never go wrong with her. And I've never heard of Soshi Sakayama prior to Sanda, but the ending song Diary is a unique sounding song I haven't heard anywhere else in the modern era. If his other music sounds anything like this, I'll have to look more into him, because it is fire. Science Saru have been on a roll these last few years and don't show any signs of slowing down. With Dandadan Season 2 finishing last month, Sanda currently airing, and the Ghost in the Shell anime and A Witch's Life in Mongo premiering next year, their name will continue to reign. As someone who's only seen a few episodes of Beastars, I am thoroughly enjoying what Sanda has offered so far. I know PVs for this show have been sparse prior to release, but if you are a fan of Beastars and wasn't aware that another Paru Itagaki manga got an anime, please check out Sanda. It's a completely different vibe but has the essence of what makes her stand out from the rest. I mean, you might as well, it's only 4 episodes out, you can easily binge it in one setting. What do you have to lose? But yeah, that's the end. If you have seen it, what do you think of Sanda so far? Were you aware of the show? Did my explanation pique your curiosity on it? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you rock with the video, leave a like and subscribe. Till next time, silent
Hey,
night,
yo, it's not December yet. Hello?
holy night.
Hello?
All
Nigga, it's not
is
December. What are you?
I don't need no one else. With you, don't need no one else. Round her, I can lift my veils. Finally, I can be myself. Ay, finally.